In 2022, the global crude steel output will be 1.885 billion tons, and China will produce 1.018 billion tons, accounting for 54%. India came second with 125 million tons, accounting for 6.6%. China's global share of crude steel production rose from 8.5% in 1990 to 15.4% in 2000, to 44.3% in 2010, and climbed slightly to 56.7% in 2020, which should be the highest point. In 2022, China's per capita steel production will be 0.72 tons, and that of foreigners will be 0.13 tons, excluding China's population and production. However, China's per capita steel production is not the highest in the world. It is less than South Korea's 1.27 tons per capita and slightly more than Japan. In 2022, the global cement production will be 4.16 billion tons, of which China will produce 2.13 billion tons, accounting for 51.2%. India came second with 384 million tons, accounting for 9.2%. China's per capita cement production is 1.51 tons, while that of foreigners is 0.31 tons. China's per capita cement output is the highest in the world, 50% higher than that of South Korea. Saudi Arabia's per capita 1.46 tons is close to that of China, and the local area is also building a lot. Vietnam, Turkey, and Iran also have relatively high construction efforts. Vietnam's per capita is 1.25 tons, but exports are 35 million tons, mainly high-pollution cement clinker, which may increase to 100 million tons in the long term. Because of the obvious location advantages, China imports a large amount of Vietnamese cement. Judging from the per capita output of international steel and cement can better represent the strength of infrastructure, and steel also represents industrial capacity. China's per capita construction strength exceeds that of South Korea, but its per capita industrial output is still worse. In 2022, the global high-speed rail operation mileage will be 61,000 kilometers. There are also data of different standards. And China's 42,000 kilometers will account for 69%. Spain is second with 3,700 kilometers, accounting for 6%. The per capita high-speed rail in China is 3 centimeters. And the per capita rate of foreign countries is 3 millimeters. China's per capita high-speed rail length exceeds that of Japan, but is less than that of Finland, Sweden, Spain, and France. In 2035, 70,000 kilometers of high-speed railways will be developed as planned, and the per capita will not exceed that of several European countries, but the global proportion may reach 80%. In 2022, about 190 cities around the world will have subways, with a total length of about 20,000 kilometers. The total length of China's subways is about 10,000 kilometers, accounting for half. And it is still growing rapidly. 43 cities in mainland China have subways, and Hong Kong, Macau, Taipei, Kaohsiung, and Taichung have more than 400 kilometers of subways in total. The scale of urban subways in mainland China is relatively large, accounting for 18 of the top 30 in the world, and monopolizing the top 8. Like the high-speed rail, China's subway also emerged during the investment boom after 2010. Before that, the per capita subway length was similar to that of Russia and Brazil. In 2021, the global metal output will be about 2.8 billion tons, divided into 3 categories: iron ore, industrial metals, technology, and rare metals. China basically accounts for more than half of the output or consumption. In 2021, China will consume 1.42 billion tons of iron ore, accounting for 62% of the world and 8 times that of the second-ranked India. For the top 10 non-ferrous metals, China will produce 67.743 million tons in 2022, accounting for 56% of the world, of which 81.862 million tons of alumina account for 59% of the world, and 11.062 million tons of refined copper accounts for 43.1% of the world, which is the sum of the top 12 foreign countries. Among technology and rare metals, China's rare earth mine output will account for 70% of the world's total in 2022, rare earth processing will account for 90%, gallium production will account for 95%, and germanium production will account for 72%.